Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of Reaction and Review. I'm that movie guy from Denmark, and today we are going to see and find out What the Waters Left Behind. That's another film from released by Unearthed Films. It should be, I don't know that much about it other than it should be a movie about, a movie like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is from Argentina, I believe, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going into this movie expecting a story with a lot of people who are getting chainsawed and killed in the most brutal and sadistic ways. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it, folks. And before I get into the movie and watch it, I just want to remind you that if you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to, and give the video a like. And if you have seen What the Waters Left Behind, you can always tell me in the comment what you think of it. But the only way I'm gonna find out what the waters left behind is if I close my mouth and push play. As far as I know, it should also be based on this. It should actually be a true story about this city that got flooded in the 80s, and a lot of people were evacuated. And yeah, that's about the true element of the movie. But of course, I expect the events to occur that it's pure fiction and quite bloody. Okay, that's quite a brutal start. We just saw a girl running away from a creature or a person who had a club with barbed wire. She fell and were screaming, and then with no mercy, it was like she got her head bashed in. So we're off to a pretty good start. Okay, we learned that one of the girls in the car in this group, she was actually in the city when it got flooded. So she knows something. Okay, one of the girl asks if she could use the bathroom or the toilet in a town like that, and this has to be one of the grossest toilets I've seen since Candyman. Holy shit. Literally. Okay, with those types you have encountered by now, I think you should just take your car and get out. But as far as I know, they're gonna make a documentary about the place, so I'm afraid they have to stick around for quite a while. Okay, now they have arrived to a big, is it a warehouse or an old factory or just a city block with apartments? I can't quite figure out. But they say this is the perfect place to make a documentary. And I have a feeling that's also gonna be the perfect place to get sliced and diced. He's wearing a Francesca t-shirt, which also is a horror movie, like a tribute movie to the old giallo style. Product placement. Okay, we're about 45 minutes in, and the only intense stuff that's happened is a sliced fuel hose and that one of the girls just got bitten by a snake. I must admit that it's I like the look of it. It's an gray and ugly yellow, like a little bit like, it reminds me a little bit of Oliver Stone's magnificent masterpiece, overlooked masterpiece, U-Turn. And that's a good thing. Oh. I told you, if you're an asshole, you're gonna get whacked. That looked awesome. What's that? Is that her leg? It's just got peeled. Holy shit. Oh no, it was an axe. And a foot? Dude, what are you keeping in those jars? That's just fucking nasty. Okay, we're about an hour in, and the film just turned extremely gritty, and there's still 30 minutes left. Jesus, what are you gonna do to her? Fucking hell, man. That was so dark, so gritty, that looked awesome. Dude, if you're gonna grind that leg, why are you not taking the rest of the pants and the shoe off? I don't want to know what's in that pie. Oh my god, it's just gross. Wow, I like that twist. Maybe someone would have seen it coming. That was awesome. Wow, and then it ends with some real life footage of the city that was actually flooded. That's pretty cool. Well, that's it, folks. The movie is over. Just turn it off. Yeah, that was what the Warders left behind. So, we'll have to start this. Well, let's see what the Warders did leave behind. There's not much to tell about the story about this one. It's practically just about this group of young people. Who else? Traveling to this city Epecuan in Argentina, I suppose, and to shoot a documentary because of the flooding that was in the 80s. And let's just say there are someone hiding in the ruins, and spoiler, it doesn't end well for some of them. Let's start with what I liked about this one. I liked the tone of it. It was very gritty, and the color grading of it was actually quite captivating, and I liked how they managed to also to keep the intensity all the way, well, not all the way through, because the first 45 minutes is it's a bit of a slow burner, but when they finally encounter these maniacs and get caught and tied up and mutilated and what else, it picks up in speed. The kills in this one were not that gritty, were not that bloody as I hoped for. It has some awesome practical effects, really, and there are some of them that's just cuts to the bone. That just gets to you and is actually quite nasty, but not as nasty as I wanted it to be. But well, I guess that's a matter of taste. So what didn't I like? I didn't. I weren't too fond of the, well, yeah, the killings that feel Some of them felt a bit tame, and also the very, very, very slow start. That's also is dragging a little bit down, and also because we don't really get to know. There's only one of the persons we get to know, Carla, who is from the city, city originally, and lived there when the waters rushed in. Um, so we don't really care that much about the characters, and I think that's a bit of a shame. So, but who should watch this? I would say if you're an experienced gorehound, an experienced um, horror movie lover, and have watched a lot of fucked up things, I don't think you'll be that impressed with this one. But if you're a newcomer or haven't seen that many horror films, I think you will enjoy this one pretty much, because it's gritty. It really has this very dim, gloomy, and just nasty atmosphere towards in the last half of the movie. So if you're, yeah, I think if you're a newcomer to horror, I would definitely go ahead and pick this one up. So yeah, that was my thoughts on What the Waters Left Behind. I can say for one thing is for sure, I will never go and visit Epiquan. I won't have the nerves for it. So, but until next time, take care of yourself and each other, and just watch a heck of a lot of movies. And if you ever go to a city that has been flooded, you better beware, because you never know what the waters left behind. Take care. Bye.